So last week we talked about how to create a memory to get the emotion that you want. This week, what I would really like to talk about is how do we use our imagination with a memory to make a memory greater when it comes to the emotion that it's going to give you. Now, the first two things that we need to be able to do is the first thing is we need to believe. Now, when I'm talking about believing, I'm not talking about you need to believe in extraterrestrials, even though I'm not really saying that that's not a possibility. But what I'm saying is that you need to believe that it's okay to use your imagination. And the second thing that you need to do is that you need to be able to not judge yourself. Now, when we talk about not judging yourself, what we're talking about is do not expect everything out of your imagination. In fact, don't expect anything out of your imagination to follow the rules of reason or logic. Reason or logic are bound to physics, which are bound to our external reality, and our imagination is not bound to that. So do not judge yourself for coming up with all kinds of things when you're using your imagination. So let's step this through. The first thing I'm going to ask you to do is I simply want you to choose an emotion that you want to experience. If we don't choose the emotion that we want to experience for ourselves, it's going to be really hard to create the memory or draw on a memory that's going to give us that emotion. So the second thing I want you to do is I want you to think about a memory that is going to give you the emotion that you've already chosen. There's plenty of things that you've done in your life, whether you're a runner, maybe you play a certain instrument, whatever it is, recall that memory and recall that experience so that you can feel that emotion that you want to feel. Now, here comes the important part. The third thing I want you to do, amplify. Think about what amplification means. It means to make it bigger and stronger and louder. That's what we're going to do with our imagination. I want you to take that memory that you have, and I want you to allow yourself to imagine the greatest thing ever happening. If you were going for a job interview and you're going for a job interview now, and now all of a sudden you're ready to go into that door, what I want you to think about is going in there, getting the job, and not just getting it, but literally like confetti coming off the ceiling, the guy standing up shaking your hand, music playing, maybe your favorite soundtrack, him calling other people in and people congratulating you for getting the job. Who cares if it ever happened, and who cares if that's how it would actually go when you get your job? The fact of the matter is, that's the experience and those are the emotions that you want, and you will be just that much more prepared and feeling that emotion when you go in for your actual job interview. Now, anytime we do anything like this, we want to be able to practice it over and over again so we get that deep practice. So try to do this for 3-5 minutes a day. You can do it anytime. Just try to make it a structural time that you do so that you know you're going to have it in your routine. And after a month, it will become second nature, and you will be able to call on those emotions that you want with using your imagination and make the best possible situation out of every challenge you go into. So thank you for watching. I hope this video was helpful to you. If you would like help with a mental emotional challenge that you are dealing with right now and fear or anxiety is stopping you, or if you have a habit that you would want to break, or even if you have a habit like we were talking about that you want to start, I would really love to work with you. Please click on the button and the link below and let's set up a consultation. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to talking with you in a couple weeks.